We are back, episode 83. I was trying to see how long I could sit still, and I'll be like, did he lose connection?
We ain't falling for that, but we are here for this episode that he said is episode what? 80 what?
3.
83. I thought we were like 87 for some reason, but that works.
No.
83 brought to you by our friends over at Moon Golf. Mitchell's got the polo on, and hey, they're doing a giveaway right now. You may still have time to enter.
You see it got postponed from all the scammers.
Yep, they got the scammer, so I guess they're keeping it going. So this will come out. Go to Moon Golf Facebook or Instagram, participate in that for $100 gift card. I got a lot of Moon Golf gift cards for Christmas. Did anybody else get any?
I got to give Brady his if I ever see him.
That's what I told everybody.
Did anybody get anything from Moon Golf for Christmas?
Oh, I got them. I'm ready.
Yeah, we went shopping today, and she said, "Do you want to go by there?" I said, "No, I'm holding off for something special. I don't want to just blow it."
I know. I was on the phone with Jeremy today. I was like, I got this money. I don't know what I need in the bag. Irons are semi-new. Wedges are semi-new.
I added a new thing.
The woods are
today.
Practically. You got any what?
I added something new to the bag today.
Dang, what'd you get?
I just got a 60 degree. I needed something that I bought one of those MG4s, have a little more spin, so I can use it around the green a little bit.
And if you're listening, we're sorry. We thought we were gonna be able to film these fittings, but Mitchell's got a whole new bag already.
I didn't get fitted for it. Sky helped me out with it. I just wanted something for 50 and in that if I hit it just right, it'll spin or sit.
Boy, I'm scared to use my 60. If it's not in sand, I don't touch my 60.
I almost used my gift cards to go just re-grip all my clubs, but I'm holding off to see if something special comes in that we're trying, a little partnership we're trying to work on, boys, that we're sending off. So anyways, this is the episode presented by Moon Golf. Go check them out, Ann and Dan Moon, the best in the biz. Specifically, if you love golf, go to that store. They're going to help you. Everybody tells me nothing but positive stuff about Moon Golf when they go in there. So go check them out. Real quick episode tonight. There is no tournaments this weekend. We pick up next week. Everybody's kind of on their break. So we're going to take a second, talk to you about BSG, what's coming up, and then kind of go from there. So we put out our last video, Tobacco Road. It was let's recap the year. Great year for the boys. Grew tremendously on YouTube. I think we started the year under 200 subs.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
it was not looking good.
the dream was not looking good. And I think as we sit, we're like 826 right now, which is just wild.
826.
826, which is just wild. We had some videos pop off. Our most watched video was Brian Bros with 21,000. Before that, it was like the Buster Jack, I think may have been 7 or something. And then y'all remember that random Callaway Gardens 4-man video had like 5,000.
Yeah,
when we died because they didn't trim the rough.
Yeah, I don't know what that video was, but it took off in views for us on our YouTube channel.
It was a goldfish Brady had in his hand that day. I
think that's what it was.
Maybe that TikTok that we got out of it helped.
Oh yeah,
that may have been it. Speaking of TikTok, the past couple of days we've had a lot of interactions on their comment stuff from our 2 Tobacco Road like drone clips have just went big on there. One of them specifically, everybody keeps commenting. Even a guy said tonight, he said he has a tee time there Thursday at 10 a.m. looking for a 4th. He was inviting us out, but I told him unfortunately we can't make it.
I got to text my
car
boss
right now.
I'm on the way.
Are we at that level now where people are reaching out and saying, "Hey, y'all come golf with us"? I mean,
I'm waiting on can you come golf with us? We'll comp it.
I know. I'm waiting.
You highlight the course, we'll comp it.
I sent about 12 clips to Tobacco Road's PR or social media guy the other day that he asked for him. So I'm hoping he's like, hey, why don't we get y'all back here? Y'all can have a set time, spend as much time on the course as y'all want to do whatever kind of videos y'all want.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, he just tells us that he blocks off 5 or 6 tee times. Give us time.
I'm there.
I'd love to
be there for that one.
Film it, play it, and then play it.
Yeah, and experience it.
Without having to think about the camera. Play 18 again, filmed, drone on the par 3s, and then play 18 right after, free.
That I would love to do that. And this just came to my head. So before going further, I do need to say this. If you are a listener of the pod and this is your first time joining in, my name is Casey. And this is, we've been meaning to do this every episode, introduce ourselves, and we never do. So this is Casey. We got Zach. He can say, hey, so y'all can kind of learn our voices.
I'm Zach.
Mitchell.
Mitch.
And Brady.
Mitchell, whatever.
And Brady.
That
Here
guy.
we go. Wait, we're
And,
83 episodes in and just now doing it.
And if you go in the description of hello. If you go in the description of the videos, all of our Instagram handles personally are in there, so you can go learn more about us if you want to. But we need to start doing that every episode. We just always forget.
Yeah.
So let's
I
talk
saw
about
laying up today. Posted 777 episodes.
Dang, for their
Pods.
pod.
10 years. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow.
That's
They're
wild.
talking about how they got started, and so I was like, that's crazy.
You know, I was looking. I think last year we only did 20 something episodes. Well, that can't be right. I feel like we didn't do nowhere near as many we did this year. This year we kind of went all in on it.
There was a while where we were only doing like one every 2 weeks. I think at the beginning of last year, and maybe towards the summer we started doing one every week.
Which I like.
That's
it like
what we
this.
said. We
do
wanted
pick'ems.
to differentiate ourselves. Because
Yeah,
a lot
right.
of pods, like Foreplay does it like once a week,
Shoot, they go twice a week.
twice a week. I was like, that's too much. But once a week, I can pretty much commit to 9 times out of 10.
yeah. The good thing about what we're doing, I was looking at some other influencers and content creators like us. And the thing that has got us through these last 2 years is that we've been so consistent on posting and videoing, and everybody else is kind of like, well, they'll go for a few months, stop, go for a few months, stop, and then stop for several months, and then randomly pop back up. But I feel like to make it in this game, you have to be consistent. Even if you have 5 viewers, you got to keep going.
Right.
So the boys are doing it. We're here every week on this. We're making videos, which leads us into 2024. We put out the last Tobacco Road video. We've got 2 weeks off, and then we're coming to you live with the Red Beers Back Nine Bandits, followed by BSG versus the Kid, followed by BSG versus Scott and Maddox. That's 3 great videos right there going to come
a
at
battle.
you.
That's our first big match of the year, 2024.
Yeah, I'm excited about the Scott and Maddox because
We're gonna whoop them boys.
a lot of excuses coming out of the
We all
boys'
get free
mouths
lessons.
talking about how little golf they're playing.
Talking about they're in hunting form, not golf form.
Yeah,
Not my fault.
It ain't my fault. I know it's at
Hey,
stake.
I don't know about y'all. It's
been on the books for what?
Videos of swinging.
A
Yeah, he
month
Been
said-
on the
now.
books for 2 months.
Yeah, he said they're going to take us probably back to the deep end, the 7,000 yards.
That's fine.
Bring it on.
So,
Because Casey and Brady are our longest hitters now.
well, the sad part is
I
we
don't
may
know.
be that, but our long hits are not long enough.
I don't know. Versus the Kid the other day, my game was working.
Z-Rock was on against the Kid. That's what I'm worried about Noonan. We got to have a lot of long shots in. But realistically, not just saying this for the viewers and for ourselves, realistically, I think we beat them. I think 4 looks at a putt is what's going to separate it.
Right.
My putting has been pretty decent here the last couple of rounds.
Because I've played 2-man scrambles, and if you're the second person, yes, you get a read on the putt, but I feel like that's just not enough compared to 4, where you see it 3
Right.
times and then you step up and putt it.
I'm hoping to knock down a bunch with that first go, and then I don't even putt till about the 5th hole.
So
in a
far,
scramble.
the weather is not looking good.
Well, that's good for us. He said we should be able to play it. Oh, you talking about for the 6? That's a long way away.
It's right now it's showing rain and sleet.
I don't think we miss a single putt inside 10 feet as a 4-man scramble.
We can't.
I don't see it happening.
Now, the issue is getting the ball within 10 feet on our second shot, so it's a birdie putt, not a par putt for the save or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking the other day when you asked me. I was like, we need 10-foot birdie looks, not 10-foot par looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to be easily getting out with a par, if not a birdie.
And the long par 3s, they're going to be on the green. We've seen both of them play. It's not really a challenge for them that they're off the tee, which Maddox was pretty good off the tee. Scott had a few missed ones off the tee. It's gonna be a battle. Sure, it's gonna be one of those we don't take lightly. Where we're like, oh, we need to throw some holes. I feel like we may get down at some point and have to battle back.
Yeah, I agree.
But nothing a big old Noonan Country Club dog can't do for me at the turn if
Country
I'm down.
club.
Oh,
Country club dog.
If I'm
Casey, I got a
down,
question.
yeah.
On the when y'all played AJ, did you keep a tally on whose shots y'all were using?
We said we were going to because Jeremy was just trash. So I was like, this is the one time I'm going to do it just to expose Jeremy. But no, I haven't started editing the video yet.
Yeah, so like you can do that in edit. Yeah. I think we should do that from here on out.
For all the scrambles.
Yeah, I may just what we need to do if we plan on doing that, then somebody all day needs to be responsible for like keeping a tally of who's shot. Yeah, and that way I have it in my notes instead of having to watch each footage and all the way through and be like, who's this? Whose shot do we use? Kind of thing.
If there was 75 shots from us, I feel like 40 were mine.
Yeah, he was dialed that day. I don't want to give away the video. I was about to talk about 18, but I don't want to give it away.
Yeah.
So we got that coming up. As well as we are going to have a match with Ann. We're still working on planning that, most likely in Birmingham, she said. I'm trying to think anything else we have dialed up as far as who we're playing, anything we're working on. Is there anything specific?
We got to get some podcast guests in here for next year. Yeah, for sure.
Get them lined up. We're supposed to be soon going to Auburn University, check out their facilities.
Right.
So Friday, by the way, Mitch and I and Jeremy were playing with Josh. He was talking about Jacob Harper was a member out there who I reached out to him a long time ago, and he said he would be on the pod and film a 4-man against us. We just never followed back up. But he's the guy that went to Beulah High School. Granddad built him that golf course in Beulah. That's how he practiced because Granddad
that Rolling Hills.
Yep, Rolling Hills, which is wild. Plays out there. Shot a 61 out there the other day is what Josh was telling us. But he's always playing in different tournaments and stuff. So need to get him on to talk about.
He's gotta be.
I think he's my age and Zach's age. Maybe older. I don't know.
Okay.
He's around because Josh is 32 like me, so he's around that age. But he said when we reached out, he said he would do a 4-man and everything, and that would be a pretty good battle because he's one of those guys that the camera doesn't bother him.
It'll be a fight.
He plays for money, they said. So like a camera's not going to get in his way. He's gonna play. The thing would be, do we play him at SOG?
They used to have a group that come out there. He said they bring $50,000 a piece.
Yeah, he was talking about. They're called the Gray Bag Boys. It's a group of old men.
People would be out there winning houses.
Would show it with $50,000, and that's what they'd be gambling for through 18 holes. Exchange it after every hole. Not me.
It'd take me years to get that in my pocket just to spend on a betting game.
I'd have to, we could maybe get out at SOG and play Jacob because it's not a very rushed place. I could see us filming there. Everybody just better have their money saved up to play around a golf out there.
Yeah.
But it would be a good video. I may reach out and see if we can do that this year because I think that'd be fun. As well as he said, Duffner's a member out there, but he said Duffner's not very friendly, so I don't think we'll try to reach out to him about anything. So we got that. That'd be a good video. We're going to have some guests on here. I'm excited. It's going to be a good year for the boys. We're going to break 1,000 subs probably within the next month and a half, honestly. Probably end of January, early February. Springtime, it's penciled in on the calendar. We're going back down to Panama City to Bay Point. We're going to play Jay again. Hopefully more than just me and Zach because we cannot hang with Jay by ourselves.
Hopefully different conditions, too.
Yeah, that was a little wild, that wind.
When y'all planning it?
Well, you got a baby, so we're going to have to see if you're available. Probably going to be late spring, early summer, I would imagine, before it gets too touristy down there.
Yeah.
Well, if anything, if I got to go at all, it'd probably be better to do it while Bethany's off for, I think, 3 months.
I was going to say, all me and Zach did last time is we left at 8 o'clock on a Friday night. We drove
as soon as
straight
I got
there.
off, I got home, picked up Lane.
We got there 11 o'clock at night, midnight, slept, woke up, played that man in golf. We were home by 5 o'clock the next day, honestly.
Casey was so cuddly that night because it was cold.
So dumb. So we were less than 24 hours. We were down there and back with a video in hand. So It was fun. It was a fun experience.
That's back when we had somebody filming for us too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was good days. Which I'm sure down there, I don't remember being rushed down there either. Everybody was so cool with Jay. I feel like we could get a cameraman and have an extra car if we wanted to.
And then like the ladies would come up on, they'd say, "Come on, we want to see Jay play."
Yeah. So a lot of good things coming from the boys 2024. I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything that we're not thinking of.
We got a big trip.
Yep, got a
Later
trip
in the
coming
year.
up. Possibly a whole squad going again like 2 years ago. So a big battle going on.
Already there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see. We'll figure out the plan, like the video, how we're gonna make a video. Because I like the last one because the whole series is like each video built off the previous video. We're gonna have to see how we can kind of do it, the plan. But
yeah,
it's gonna
I
be a
told
good
y'all,
one.
you got to keep checking with them boys. None of them responded this morning.
Oh, you're right. Jeremy was supposed to text them privately, and Jeremy's the one that added them. So I'm assuming he texted them and they said yes, and then he added them. I don't know.
I hope so.
that's what I'm hoping.
Before we close, do you want to hit us update everybody with the pick'em score as we go into next week before we make picks?
Yeah, I'll. The last time we did this was for the Q School final stage, which was held. What was it, last weekend? Or well, not this past weekend, but the weekend before.
Weekend before that, the weekend of 16th, I think.
Yeah, that's right. So the winner was Harrison Endicott. He had played a couple of PGA Tour events because he retained his PGA card for winning that. So there was 5 players who got their tour cards. Trace Crow finished in second. He's an Auburn alum. Blaine Hale Jr. from Oklahoma. Rual Paredes. He's on the Latino America Tour. And Hayden Springer, he was number 1 on PGA Tour Canada season in the running for that. So a lot of good players making their way on the PGA Tour this year. Some of our picks didn't even finish under par. None of them did, actually.
I saw my guys like, this is the first time I've been over par in a while.
That man
Conditions were tough. I'd advise everybody to go to YouTube. PGA Tour did a really neat documentary on like 3 or 4 players throughout the whole week, and I watched it. And one of them was Scott's pick. He was one of the guys they followed throughout the week. And he's apparently really good friends with Billy Horschel because Billy Horschel, he lives down there and that's his home club, was following him around every day.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of shows the conditions and what they were prepping for. And one of the kids was the 18-year-old kid that George played with him at Q School too, and was talked about how good he's going to be. He's only 18. He was killing it. But I'd advise everybody to go watch it. It's pretty good.
Man, he messed me up. He went in to the final day 4 under and shot 9 over.
Yeah, I think all of our guys were under par going into the last day, and it got rained out that Sunday, so they moved it to Monday, and all of our guys ended up shooting over par in the final round.
I think they said it's blowing 25 to 30 the day they were trying to play. Day one of the guys they show in that documentary I'm talking about shot 15 over. It was in dead last, and his mom was there watching. She was in the parking lot crying. He was like, "Don't cry." He said, the only thing I can do is get better from here. He said, I'm going to go for most improved tomorrow.
So there was a guy that Barstool sponsors, Alistair McKenzie, I think. Or no,
yeah.
I don't know. He's got like one of them funky names like that. But wait, no, I think that's a guy that designs the courses. But anyways, I forgot what his name is.
Names.
Yeah, it's something like that. But he started off like, I think he shot like 10 or 11 over the first day, and then he came back with shooting like sub 66s like the rest of the round, and ended up coming back like T25 or something.
It's kind of sad because the guy that I said shot 15 over, he was like the Q to get to that stage to start Q School. He said it was the last bullet in the chamber, as in his last chance. He's going to try professional golf. If he didn't make it, he was quitting. And having to get like a new career. And so he made it, and then he did that. So I don't know if this was it for him, if he said he was, done after this. But, at some point, I think he was 30, 34, 35, maybe around there. But you've got to think, am I going to keep living in my car and spending $1,000 every week, or am I going to go get a career and support my family?
Yeah, this guy's name was Alistair Doherty. That's his name, not Alistair McKenzie. That's the guy that had designed a lot of older courses.
So, but our picks, I guess Brady can give you the total scores for us where we're at heading into 2024.
Yeah, so rounding out the end of 2023, we've done, let's see, including the LPGA, we've done, it looks like 15 total events. That's PGA Tour and LPGA Tour. So we combo those scores, and then we have a running total of under par. Right now, I'm in the lead at 189 strokes under par. Zach is 13 strokes behind me. He is slowly gaining on me.
Week by week, grinding.
Mitch is in third at 103 strokes under par. And then Casey is behind him at 78 strokes under par.
We got a ways to go, boys.
Okay. We ready for the Kirby?
We got a long ways to go, but we're going to get there. I'm not coming last. I'm going to lock it in. I'm not going to be last.
When we get to some of the majors, those count as double scores, double points. So,
how many times you can't pick somebody back to back, right?
Oh, you can back to back. Can't do 3.
Yeah,
I'm just making sure because I'm about to go on the majors. I'm going heavy on John Rahm because I just have a feeling he's got to prove something this year after moving to live. He's trying to show something. I'm going to go heavy on him and get my points back.
Well, the majors aren't week after week. There's several weeks between them, so you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's
right.
Especially Augusta. I go and lock it in now. John Rahm's my pick for the Augusta if we're picking that early.
I'll make my pick when I'm on the grounds. I'll see who's vibing.
Oh,
what day are you going to be there?
That's right.
Wednesday?
That's right.
Whole week? 5 days.
You ain't there the whole week. What day you there?
Tuesday, isn't it?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
You so dumb.
No, I got Monday.
Okay.
Monday.
That's right. Monday.
That's probably one of the best days to go because everybody's so relaxed and chill.
That's what everybody said. And you can take the camera. So I'm going to be
right.
Yep, taking a bunch of
all
pictures.
day.
We need some good HD photos of Tiger and everybody.
If he's there, he might not come.
You know he's going to be there. So that's our score for pick'ems. Those are going on through the whole year. At the end of it, whoever comes in last place will be competing in the Kirby and Noonan in the Open division. Pretty much that person's going to get embarrassed is what we're thinking, unless there's some other people that are just there competing. Scott said it's okay if we walk. He said you just got to play fast. So
keep pace. He said keep pace. You don't have to play fast. Keep pace.
I imagine.
But I think if you hit and then walk immediately after, you're good.
So are we allowed to use your push cart since your push cart's the best for that event?
I'm playing in it. What you mean?
Are you going to walk it too?
I'm getting a push cart.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm playing in it.
Are we really going to? If it's me in last place and you playing, are we really going to walk that thing for real?
I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. I think we should all. Well, I don't know if they'd let us group together, but it'd be fun to play it.
Maddox then convinced me to play in it to get some competitive golf.
What's the entry fee? Do you know?
$100, maybe $150 tops.
I mean that's worth the hot dog right there at Noonan Country Club. And nobody knows that course as good as us because we're 2-0 there right now. About to be 3-0 in a couple weeks. I can feel it.
I think I've got some competitive golf in my future next year. I signed back up for that Golf Week tour. They're coming to play the links or the lakes at Grand National. They're going to be Cider Ridge and Anniston, and then Silver Lakes as well. I think I'm going to try to do those, and then I think there's one in Dothan I was going to try to hit towards the end of the year.
I guess if you really want a chance of that, you almost have to be committed to go to all of them, don't you? To get the points throughout the whole season?
Yeah, there's like 10 or 12 throughout. There maybe not that many, but maybe like 8 or 9 throughout the whole year. And then, but they do like a point system. So if you want to get into the like regional and the final, you definitely need to go to all of them. Most of them are at those RTJ courses though. Like they're, maybe the farthest one's probably like 3.5 hours.
With someone and we can't.
Yeah. I think they're like you said in that text the other day. I think it's they just don't want it. They don't need the publicity, but it'd be cool for us.
We need to go down there and film a video on the par 3 course. I feel like that'd be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be
easy to do.
Four of us at 18 holes, 72 chances for a hole in one in one day, one video. Yeah. That'd be pretty good. We need to go knock that out one day. Close. We need to do it. Don't be heroes and go to the tips. We're playing that 200-yard over water par 3, the one I could despise.
I was about to say some of those par 3 holes, like the last 4 or 5, are pretty long. They stretch them out.
Give ourselves a chance to make a hole in one for the video. That'd be fun.
I just need to play up front and enjoy the day. 86 yards, 105.
Mitchell's got his hat on right now. The trail. That's what we need to go do it.
No,
so
I told him. I said that writing on it's clean.
I do like it.
Don't worry. I'm working on it. I'm working on the
and then 20. Me and Zach talked today. 2030, boys. Be saving your money. That's in 6 years. The boys
Joni's
are going
down. I told her.
The boys are going to Scotland. 2030.
Let's go.
That's the goal.
Whether we play the old course or not, we going. We playing 1 day of golf, and then me and Joni are hitting the rest of Europe up.
There's just 1 day of golf. That's all you're doing?
Maybe, I don't know. We're gonna see some countries.
I'm golfing the whole week. There's too many courses. I'm doing the Tom Coyne book. I may go to Ireland and golf instead of Scotland. I don't know. But that's the move we're doing.
They're out there.
They might not let you leave.
Too
red hair.
There is a trip you can go on that will guarantee you a spot to play the old course, but it's 8 days. But they guarantee you a spot on the old course.
I'm trying to go for a week for real. If I go over there, I'm not going for 2 days and turn around, and flying back.
It's about $6 or $7 grand per person.
I'm out.
But
by then, shoot, I had so many Sky Miles. It'd be a free flight.
It's 8 days. It's 5 or 6 rounds of golf.
By then, the boys are going to be full-time content creators. It's going to be a paid expense trip to go over there and do that, just like 4 plays. That's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
But in 6 years, this thing better be full-time content creator. It better not be just me still sitting here in this room. We better have an office by then. We'll try and get that grind on. We'll have about 200,000 Instagram followers by then at this rate.
Whatever rate it takes.
Whatever rate, financial and wait time.
Yes.
Anyways, that's it for episode 83. 83. We'll be back next week. In a couple weeks, we'll have more videos coming on the YouTube channel. Until then, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and on TikTok. And we'll see you boys next time.
Squadding up.